APJ Abdul Kalam, when he was the president of India, he had addressed the Pan-African Parliament. He had went to Africa, South Africa, he had addressed the entire Pan-African Parliament, and he suggested that instead of, let's say, all of you know that we carry out trade with Africa, we import their minerals, in turn we give them money. So African countries don't utilize that money properly. What they do, they buy weapons. So one main problem with weapons is their dummy expenditure. Yes, I agree they provide security, but at the same time, maintenance is very high. So in order to maintain the weapons, you need to have soldiers. Again, you have to pay more Allah. So rather than providing peace and stability, it is creating more problems in Africa now. The weapons are creating more problems. So many times weapons get stolen or like misused for many reasons. So he said, instead of providing them funds directly, provide them education, healthcare. That was the idea given by APJ Abdul Kalam. Based on this idea, Government of India back then, okay, I'm talking about 2010. So back then the Government of India, they created something called Pan-African E-Network. Pan-African E-Network. Electronic network. So Africa doesn't have proper communication networks. Means mobile communication, radio communication, television is not there. So after the idea of APJ Abdul Kalam, they created something called Pan-African E-Network. All the major capital cities of African countries were connected through optical fiber network. Okay, that was connected to India. The cable came through Arabian Sea to Mumbai, like that. From Africa to India, it was connected. So optical fiber network connected all the capital cities of Africa, and it was connected to India. So internet connection was given, telecommunication was given, radio and television was given. So dedicated satellite transponders from ISRO was allotted for Africa, because for direct to home DTH, we need transponders in the satellite. So dedicated transponders were allocated for African countries. So from here, from India, we started providing telemedicine and teleeducation. IGNOU, all of you know, right? IGNOU, all of you know. It's the largest open university in the world. So they started providing free education to African countries. AIMS and one of the hospital in Hyderabad, they started providing telemedicine to African countries, like this. So basically, earlier, one country in Africa couldn't communicate with the neighboring countries. The communication hurdle was there. Now because of this, they have internet connection, mobile, DTH, telemedicine, teleeducation and all. So Pan-African E-Network. So it's a gift from India to Africa. Rest of the countries are trying to loot Africa by taking the resources, by spending money unnecessarily. But we are doing kind of productive work for them. So because of this, so there has been large scale changes in the African nations. So the way they function, the government, how they function, the coordination during disasters, war and all has improved. So many of the African countries, they are pro-India now because of this. So whenever we want them to stand behind us in UN, because of Security Council, we need their support to become the member. So African countries are helping us now. So Pan-African E-Network, you have to remember. So work more on this. Okay.